Hey there, Dr. Mark here, live from Disney World. Today I'm showing you how to be the jackedest dad at Disney. Okay, so this video really isn't about being the jackedest dad. It's really about staying on a plan that allows you to make progress. You know, if you want to stay lean, not letting vacations derail you. Currently at Disney World with my entire family. Over the last year, I've dropped, a bunch of weight and been able to keep it off. And vacations tend to make it really hard on people. So today I want to share with you some ways that you can keep your progress, still be realistic, enjoy your trip, and kind of go from there. The first tip or strategy I have for you is to be prepared. The toughest thing, I've worked with thousands of nutrition clients over the last 10 years, and the toughest thing for most people is getting enough protein in their diets. When you go on vacation, that's the first thing to go. You're doing social eating, you're eating out. It's not really protein heavy. All the things that allow you to manage your appetite and energy levels before, they kind of go out the window. So you want to, do similar things. And the first thing is making sure you're getting enough protein and staying prepared. One of the number one things is keeping protein bars with you. We're somewhere that's warm right now. Makes it really tough to eat enough protein. One of my favorite bars. I love how everything's so kid focused around here as well. It just makes it so much easier. My favorite protein bar is this oatmeal gold bar. It has 20 grams of protein and just good energy sources, but it's also not chocolate coated, so it's not going to melt as much, which is super, super helpful. Other than that, there's just the technology that we have in terms of Instant Cart and Uber Eats and things that just make it super easy to get prepared and stay prepared. You got to utilize those things. Get groceries ordered to your hotel or Airbnb or whatever you're staying. Go to a convenience store or even a grocery store and pick up things like the Fairlife protein, ready to make, ready to drink drinks. They have the elite version has 42 grams of protein. There's Greek yogurt cups now that use ultra filtered milk. Those have 25 grams of protein. There's literally no excuse not to stay on top of your nutrition, especially if you plan ahead. So that's my first tip. Okay, so the second thing you want to consider if you're, aiming to be a jacked, lean and mean dad at Disney World, just traveling in general, it's all about making compromises. And there's going to be times where obviously you're social eating things that you don't normally eat. It's all about balancing that out with doing enough you can to maintain progress or keep things in check and that type of thing. For me, there's been some long days here for sure. Eating after hours, eating late, ordering pizza and that kind of stuff. In those situations, just do my best to include some vegetables as well, moderate the pizza, still include it and eat what everyone else is eating. I don't know. Eat what everyone else is eating and not exclude anything, but just do my best to keep my protein up, keep the volume up, and find that middle ground, which is super important. Other things, it's just it's one of those things where you can stay lean and you can have everything you want. You just can't have it all at once. So it's about finding balance. For me, that means eating the cheeseburger and not necessarily the fries because I don't like it. Oh my God, look at Chewbacca right there. Nuts. Hi, Chewie. Isn't that crazy? It's all about... So it's all about finding that balance between eating cheeseburgers, being able to find things you like and not excluding certain things, but also finding that balance between that and not being overly restrictive in one way or the other. So it's all about finding that balance. I do the same thing in terms of social events, social activities. Hi, Chewie. Oh, that's crazy. So finding that middle ground and that balance and kind of going from there. Outside of that, you just gotta pick your battles. If there's certain things that you are non-negotiables and want to include that and find other ways to manage calories and keep foods in check so that you're not going super one way or the other. So that's my take on that. Second thing being, most important thing being, just find that balance, find that middle ground and be smart about things. And it's all about picking battles so you keep things in check and stay lean and mean. And the last strategy is to stay active and be active. I'm going to tell you some strategic ways to do that in a second. And the reason why I'm giving you these strategies to begin with is because honestly, vacations derail so many health goals. They stop so many from even getting started. It's one of those things where if you know you have a trip coming up, maybe you're less likely to, start taking care of yourself or setting goals around your health. And that's why people do it at specific times of year, which can be helpful, but at the same time, meaningful progress, and you want to make big changes in your life. You can't let those vacations and stuff like that get in the way of doing things that are realistically going to get you to where you want. So you got to get this process started, and I'm hoping some of these strategies help. And these are the things that I've done all week, and I'm so happy to share with you. So the biggest thing being is to stay active. I'm gonna find a place to park it over here, because although staying active is important, it's also important to stay safe. So in terms of staying active, the first thing being, if you can get up first thing in the morning, or anyone else, and do a bit of exercise and weight training. I know personally for myself, I feel so much better. I feel like myself, I feel like I accomplished something. And I know it's just like a week in most cases, but a lot of times that just allows you to make better choices throughout the day. You feel better about the process. You're less likely to just kind of like throw in the towel and say, I'm not gonna do anything at all. So that would be the biggest thing, is like just search out if like wherever you're staying has some sort of gym or access to something that'll get you up and sweating. And I would prioritize it first thing in the morning. This is not something that you need to do absolutely every day, but it's something that is helpful if you do 2 or 3 times throughout the week, just to keep you active and keep you moving and kind of go from there. I would do it first thing. And honestly, something is better than nothing, and allows you to build some momentum. So get it in. For anyone else, plans for the day derail things, get it in first thing. The second thing is, and I've talked about this on the channel at length before, there's been a meta-analysis around steps, and it's been shown that and again, it's hard to control for people's food intake when you're looking at like population-based data, but people that take around 8,600 steps per day, they have a really hard time gaining weight independent of what they eat. So the more active you can be throughout your vacation, choosing to walk more often than not, choosing to like walk instead of Uber or instead of using the tram or any of those things that are, ultimately more convenient, it'll put a huge dent in your calorie balance for the week. I know specifically, I can show you some numbers. It's easier when your family likes to do these things as well, but we motored the entire week. I walked for probably 18 to 20,000 steps per day. And I know for a fact there's a chance that I come back underweight because of all the movement and that type of thing. And again, when you're doing more things that are positive, it just allows you to make better health decisions, and you're more likely to stick to some sort of plan when you feel like you've done other things. So I know that for me is the 2 most important things: getting up, working out first thing, as well as ramping up the steps and just being mindful of them, maybe even setting a step goal, can be really, really helpful. And it makes a big difference. So I hope that helps. And that's it, folks. Okay, so the biggest thing being, and hopefully I highlighted this throughout the video, is that you also need to have some fun. I've ate more like popcorn and candy than I normally would. And I think the biggest thing being, it's all about balance if you want to, be healthy, but also lean and mean. And keep those gains and keep moving on the right track. And vacation shouldn't derail you, but it's all about balance. So I hope you found these strategies helpful. Remember, it's all about being prepared, staying active, and making compromises and finding balance. If you do those 3 things, there's no reason why you can't be the leanest, meanest dad or parent or person at Disney World. Now, if you found this video helpful and you're serious about starting a nutrition coaching business, the next thing I'll have you do is check out this video I've linked up right here. If you like this vlog style content, I made a video trying 8 pre-workout products in 8 straight days. I did a review, I ranked them all. You'll have tons of insight about what to take before your workout and some of the differences between ingredients. I'll show you how to pick that in this video right here. So check it out now, and I'll see you in the next video.